Hey, today I'm here at a featured house here in Jacksonville, Florida. But not just Jacksonville, Florida. Oh no, this is in the neighborhood of Old Ortega. That's right, one of the most sought after neighborhoods here, as close to the city as you can get without being in the city. So first of all, before I tell you about the house, let me just tell you a little bit about where we're located and where it's located to things, and then a little bit about Old Ortega. As you can see on this map here, you're just over here on the other side of the river, and you're only about 15 minutes from downtown Jacksonville. If you wanted to go to the beach, you see you're just a little over a half hour to Jacksonville Beach. The airport is just about a half hour, a little under half hour here. Of course, all these times are based on traffic. If you like to go out and eat and a lot of shops, then the St. John's Town Center is one of the great places to stop by, and you're less than a half hour to that. And also something is NAS Jax, okay, that's the Naval Air Station here, and that you're only about 10 minutes away from that. Now this neighborhood is something else, okay, it's historic. The neighborhood actually is so historic that it's actually on the National Registry of Historic Places and all that. It was put on there. And there's a lot of history to this. Now, I'm not going to do this video about the history of Old Ortega, but I'll have a link in the description so that you can check it out. But what's so neat about it is you know, everything's about location. And so this house here, the smaller house, you know, but it's in the spot that is so desirable. Here, take a look at this. You can see it's just loaded with parks around here. This area was started to be developed around the early 1900s, and they put these parks. Now check out this park right here, okay, on the map. You see that? That's Seminole Park. And that Seminole Park is right there on the river. And in fact, it's got this, it's got a lot of open area. It's got some benches throughout. And then you got this view of the river and then the city on the other side of the river. And you want to know something else what's great? it's really within walking distance. You want to take a nice walk in this neighborhood, it's fantastic because you got a lot of old growth trees here, and that park, Seminole Park's only about a half a mile or less from the house here. And there's other parks throughout here too, but I like that one because it's on the river. And speaking of the neighborhood with the trees, just check out all these trees and on the road here, and then this is your road right here, you know, as I'm showing. All right, now let's talk a little bit about the house. The house, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, built in 1953, concrete block construction. That's right, it's a little under 1,100 square feet. So back then, a lot of these homes, you know, they didn't have, you know, a lot of square footage. They didn't need them like today. But if you don't need all that square footage and you want to be in a killer neighborhood, this may be the house for you. You know, this concrete block, you know, it's just great. It just seems to last forever. And there's nothing 1953 on the inside. And what's really good is that it has 2 bathrooms also, where a lot of older homes only had 1 bathroom. Okay, now let's go check out the inside of this house. Here, before we run inside to the house, you probably saw it already in the backdrop while I was talking, but you've got this 1-car garage. And so that's nice. So if it's raining and all, you just pull up there and you got a door off to the side that leads you into the kitchen area, which we're going to show you inside. All right, now we're ready to step inside. Well, as soon as you come in, you just look how clean it is. And like I say, it's a house, it's 1953, but the way the kitchen is and the flooring and all, it's not 1953. Love this flooring. Look at this vinyl plank flooring. And then in the kitchen and dining area, you've got the tile. And I love these tall baseboards, you know, like the older houses have, all around. Right off here to the side is the dining area. And then, of course, this is your living room area. And I love these windows. These are newer windows, but they have that look of the older windows. They did a good job matching it with the house of this age. Plus we got a ceiling fan here in the living room also. All right, let's go over here. I'm gonna check out this kitchen first, and then we'll go through the rest of the house. All right, now check out this kitchen. Now, something to keep in mind as you're looking at this kitchen, remember, this house is under 1,100 square feet, but I've seen houses like that where the kitchen was half this size. You've got plenty of room. You've got a nice wide fridge over here on the side. We've got the electric range and oven right here. I love you know, this exhaust setup here. I mean, it really looks a lot more modern. Beautiful countertops, you know, nice backsplash. Everything blends nice. It's all color coordinated. And then also the cabinets all around up here, the top and the bottom. You got some above the refrigerator. And then of course you've got the double stainless steel sink. And, you know, something that, you know, while I'm in the kitchen, there's a door here to the side. And this is the door that leads to that carport. Well, I'm just going to go out there just for a second because I need to show you, you know, the laundry room. And after you come out the door here from the kitchen to the carport area, this is where your laundry would be. A lot of older homes have the laundry outside like this. So it's between these double doors. So we'll just open this, like that, and that's where your washer and dryer would go. And then up here is your water heater. All right, now we're back inside. We're in the kitchen, and I'm going to take you around here to the hallway and then show you the rest of the house. Okay, here's the hallway area, and on this side of the house is where you're going to have the bedrooms. And you're going to have bedroom number 1 right here. Straight through that door there, that goes to the master bedroom and bath. There's another door there that has the 3rd bedroom, and then also the bathroom that's out here for the guests. Also, there's a closet for the air handler, and then a linen closet in the hallway also. So let's just check them all out. We'll start off with door number 1 and bedroom number 1. Okay, now I'm back at the other bedroom, and the reason I'm back at this is because this is the one that has the door that goes outside, so we're fixing to go outside. Now, something I'd like to comment about. You know, if you don't need it as a bedroom, this would make the perfect office because you've got that door that goes outside, you know? I mean, it works out nice, and if you had a hot tub or something out there, all the better. This also makes like it could be a mud room for people coming from outside if you wanted to, and you got a closet. So you've got a lot of options, and I love a house with options. All right, now let's go check out the outside. All right, here we are in the backyard, and remember I told you there was a lot of old growth trees in this neighborhood because it's a historic neighborhood. Well, check out this tree that's in your yard. I mean, I had to stand in front of it to give you a perspective of how big the trunk is. It's huge. It's so cool to have this in your backyard. I mean, it's just like a piece of artwork. Also, you can see over there you've got a shed, a nice shed there, and then you got a lower profile shed over here on the other side. But you've got a lot of room, and that you can set things up. You could set up a hot tub out here, a barbecue, a fire pit, whatever you want. You got plenty of room. I'm going to pan around this backyard so you can check it out. All right, now after seeing all this, now you got one question you got to ask yourself. Can you picture yourself living here in old Ortega?